So if you want to create and manifest exactly according to you, not according to anyone else, this is not according to what your parents or your friends or society think, but actually according to you, you have to choose. You have to choose with absolute soul force, what it is that you want to create. And from that space, you have to actually remove plan B. You have to remove all backdoors energy. So from that space, what you are aligning with is your highest vision of what you actually want to manifest. So if you are working in a space that is not in alignment with you, you are moving in your energy towards what you actually want, what you actually desire. And so within the space of going to a work or going to a job that you don't fully align with, but within your being, you are moving towards that which you want, you are creating a space for your being to bloom, for your being to grow within this new space, within your new manifestation. But you have to choose absolutely without allowing yourself the space to drop back into any sorts of fears or insecurities. Because it's these fears or insecurities that will drop your energy back down, that will drop your energy into that you cannot manifest, that you cannot create what you actually want. And you have to remember too that all of these energies are not in accordance to source. They are not in accordance to your highest vision and will. They are supporting insecurities and fears. So, in the most simple way, you have to choose what you want to focus on. You have to choose what you want to grow. You have to choose what you want to envision and what you truly desire. And both me and Bryce here, when we chose to align with our words and our actions in an even higher way, because sometimes what happens is you think or you believe that you're doing, the best you can manifesting, but in reality, your words are not in alignment with your actions, with your presence, with source, and therefore the whole stream is not set. It is not secure. And so you waver in your energy, you waver in what you're moving towards.
Yeah. And the specificity, I think, is really important. I had discussions with a couple of students this week about actually, getting specific on what you really want, as opposed to the general feeling, right? That general feeling of what you want will manifest that general manifestation. You'll get close to what you want, it'll approximate it, but it's not going to be specific. It's in actually limiting those manifestations down and choosing what it is you want, what the details are that you want to experience, and not giving space to those things that you don't want that are going to concentrate that force and then lead to the manifestation of the specific thing that you want, which then allows you as a soul to really choose, if that is what you want, and you can continue to refine from there. You're never locked in with it.
Yeah, you are never locked in. And that's the thing of choosing. When you choose, you are choosing your evolution. You are choosing to rise higher. You're not choosing to stay in the same energetic space of being that you have been. So naturally, this is going to prompt you to move into a higher space that's brand new for you. Brand new. This is going to cause inspired actions that are brand new. But those inspired actions have to be listened to in order to move to those places, in order to reach those spaces that you actually want. So it requires you to move into new energy. It requires you to move into a new field. It requires you to drop many, many, many identities that have been formed, keeping you separate from this one, right? This ever-changeful one, this infinite one that is constantly shedding old skins, right? It's the highest form of serpent magic. It's the highest form of serpent magic. It's never still. It's always evolving from source. It's like a constant surprise in a way.
Well, and that serpent magic always brings that force of the pure lightning, right? Which is going to burst any of the false containers. Like anything that's like false in your identity or false in your life is going to get burst by this. But this is a good thing. This ego death, this death of these identities is going to give space for like who and what you really are, as opposed to, you know, what you think you are. You're trying to control an image of how you appear and how you come across. It's a trust that what you're created to be and those energies that flow through you is in alignment with the universal will, that you weren't created by accident, that you're supposed to be the way you are, meeting the moment exactly how you do in the moment that you do so.
Absolutely. And so what's so beautiful about this is it's aligning you with your true will. It's aligning you with your true motion. It's aligning you with the life and the experience that you actually want to breathe through your being. So you are in a way birthing your soul, birthing your heart into existence by allowing all of these energies, right, to fall away, all the energies that are not original to you, so that you can manifest according to your soul force instead of to what your mind is trying to control in a sort of image or thing about you.
Yeah, which manifests the reality of who you are as opposed to, you know, what you think it is. And the thing is, the reality is going to be a million times more miraculous and a million times more beautiful than your conceptions and the limitations that we put on it. And so it's opening space for the actuality of the magic life we live in to take full bloom. And so that's where, you know, the benefit is in these specific manifestations and in being true to your real signature energy and bringing what you're really here to bring into this experience. Is that concentrated energy is just going to like explode into this world in the most beautiful like way. And that's where you're going to see that you do fit and that you are perfect here and that your expression's needed and that people need your influence everywhere that you go.
Yeah, and this is the perfect way to allow your unfolding to unveil upon itself. Instead of allowing the masks, which are everywhere, literally, to influence your experience, you're seeing beyond the mask, you're seeing beyond the veil of yourself, of the imprisonment, of the mask that you've placed upon yourself, so that you can allow your being to truly dance in its essence and to spread far and wide in the spirit of freedom, in the spirit of expansion, in the spirit of bliss, just pure beingness. So this is our love and our guidance for full manifestation upon your highest path, for this bliss, for this freedom to take you over, okay? And to know how to dance, to know how to flow within your experience so that you can just rise and evolve in the space that you truly want to rise into through the presence of your being alone. This requires for you to not pay attention, to not give energy to others that don't know the essence of your soul force and how it chooses to rise. So that is within your complete power, that is within your complete adoration for the divine, and you attuning to what your essence desires and wants to bring forth through you, which only you can do. So this, your intuition, your flow, that deeper state of flow that wants to arise, that wants to emerge, can only do that through you honoring who you really are and what your soul essence is speaking.
Yeah, absolutely. And so is, coming into contact with that and trusting that influence and the inspired action that come in the momentary guidance to be leading you on that path, and to not debate it with your mind and not to put your limitations on like what it can be. You focus in on the manifestations and what you want to experience, but not limit the expression that you bring into the world in the same way.
Yeah, not limit it by putting a box around it. This is actually trusting your flow, trusting your intuition, trusting how you are being guided and being led without putting labels, putting things upon it, which hold back, which restrict it. So we send you our love, we send you our joy as we take this walk, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.